Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we are playing the
They'll never see it coming.
Rogue in the arena. Got the most votes, so let's see what we can do here. Pint-sized summoner. Pirate 4-1. Whenever you summon a pirate, gain stealth. Yeah, no, because we can't rely on getting any pirates. And a 4-1, that's kind of like a cheaper magma rager with a little less attack. So then we're stuck with Young Priestess, which I don't think is great, but I think it's better than the other two. Slightly. Alright, let's pick it. And then we have Sap. Sharp Sword Oil of Force Tank Max. The Force Tank is pretty good in Arena, I think. But I like the oil too. Oh. Yeah, let's see. I kinda want a really big minion. Yes, that's what I want. And I'm kinda falling out of favor of Assassin's Blade a little bit. It rarely does much work for me in Arena. It's like by the time I get it, usually I have lost a lot of life already if I'm using my daggers previously. So I think we're gonna take an Ogre. Assassinate? I mean, these are good choices. All three cards are pretty solid. Now let's go with the Ogre. Now we have two solid minions. Now we need some early game. So let's see. Dragonling Mechanic, it's alright. Fan of Knives. I like it. Especially because nowadays when there's all those tokens and stuff, like the Haunted Creeper ones. Then we have the River Croc. Not the best 2-drop in the game. I think I'm gonna go with Fan of Knives. We're still early in the draft and see if we can get some better 2-drops. I think a lot of people will probably disagree with that, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Let's go for a Backstab. Let's go with an Iron Beagle and Eviscerate. And here I think we go for the Assassin's Blade. Huh, okay, legendary. Not really my favorite legendaries, not at all. I mean, I think these two are pretty garbage in Arena, to be honest, so let's go with the Mountain Giant. Hey, at least it's not a Tree of Life, right? Alright, so I don't really want a second Fan of Knives. Or do I? In fact, I don't really mind, now that I think about it. When I play Rogue in Constructed, I do like including 2 Fan of Knives nowadays. So maybe I will go with that. Huh. Otherwise it would be the Archmage, but I already have some good late game minions, so I don't really need it. So let's go with the Fan of Knives. Looking for 2-drops now though. Don't really have any of those. Ah, this is... Frost Elemental is alright. Let's go with that. I think here we have to go for the 2-drop because now we're getting further into the draft and we just have an Iron Beagle. So let's go with the River Croc and let's go with... Have the Clockwork? No, it's decent, but it's not really that great unless you're running a mech deck. So let's go with the Warlord. We already have one drop, so we're not really... Eviscerate, very good card. Let's go with Backstab. I mean, it's a bit... Okay, so we don't have so many... Oh, Yeti. We have to pick the Yeti. We just have to. Okay, so there's a 2-drop. A very nice one at that. And another Yeti. Let's go with that. I don't think this one is very good. The problem is that when you play it, then the enemy can often kill it. Where it is good is it comes out of a Shredder in Ranked, I have found. Because then often it'll not die on the turn it comes out, and then the other player gets the turn to use it. But it's... but I'm just looking at the other ones, and you know what? Let's just go for it. We do have some cheap spells, so... I don't think... It's that good though. Alright, so we have the Abomination, Bomb Lubber. I like the Bomb Lubber, it's pretty good. Then we have Spiteful Smith is excellent. We have Assassinate, which is also good, but let's go with the Spiteful Smith here. And so we're a little low on 3 drops. I think that's an understatement, so let's go with the Wolf Rider. I don't really want the 3rd Fan of Knives. Let's just go with a Sprint here then. Okay, we need a 2. So many Fan of Knives. Oh man. Okay, let's go with the Ooze here. We do need... Preferably we get a couple more 2 drops actually, but we do have some backs. Nah, but because on turn 2 you want a backstab plus a 2 drop. I mean, that's the whole point. Eviscerate, sure. I mean, that kind of works as a replacement of a 2 drop, but not that great because on turn 2, if you play it without a combo, it's, you know, kind of lackluster unless you kill a knife jumper or something at least. So I need 3 drops, but Torn Warrior? Don't think so. Then we're looking at Oasis Snapjaw. Doesn't really have that much synergy in the deck, and we do have some good 4 drops already. But I'm just thinking... Yeah, okay, let's go with the Snapjaw. It's just a curve, it's just wonky. And I don't really need... I already have like some decent late game minions. Or... I don't go for it. It's just... It's a better minion. But... Alright, let's just go for it. And hopefully we can get something decent here. So... I think the Tiger is better than the Iron Fur. But we need some early stuff. Which is why I'm gonna go with the Iron Fur. And then... let's go with the Walking Infiltrator. We need early minions. And hey, Walking Infiltrator is one of the best 1-drops. So let's just go for it. Even though I think this one is better, but... I'm making some concessions here. Okay, so... One-Eyed Cheat is terrible. I mean, it's just 1 life. And it's just like... Dies to Fire Blast and all that stuff. So... Unless you have Pirates to give it stealth, but we do not. So I think we have to go with the Commander. Which is a very strong minion. But our curve... is not good. Let's say 6 wins with this deck. I think we can get to that point. But I think it's gonna be rough after that because the curve is just... like it looks like I have a lot of 2 drops, but they're all like eviscerates. And then we have like a mana addict. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, maybe it's not so bad. We do have... Huh. Okay, let's upgrade it to 7 wins. Alright, let's see what we get here. We do have some 2 drops. 2 1-drops, backstabs, eviscerates. Yeah, okay, let's say 7. Alright, let's see who we get here. Hopefully a nice and easy opponent to warm up the deck. I don't want to start out with a loss. Oh, let's see if you can find anyone at all. Okay, there we go. And we have...
Valera versus Thrall.
Shaman. Okay, so...
Watch your back.
Alright. Let's keep this. I'm kind of thinking like maybe play the Mana Addict on turn 2 and Fan of Knives on turn 3 if nothing else. I was hoping I could get something better here, but that didn't happen unfortunately. Alright. I do not think there's any point in coining anything out, so let's not do that. Could coin out a Yeti potentially. But we also have that possible Fan of Knives play, even though I guess that would mainly be relevant if you play the Haunted Creeper. Okay, so let's get the Mana Addict out. And we actually also buff it up by playing the coin for the Yeti next turn, potentially. So there is that. You could actually give it 5 attack if you wanted to, but I don't think there's any point in that. Mountain Giant. Mountain Giant. So if I play Fan of Knives here, then the Mountain Giant will be 5 mana next turn. But I cannot coin into it next turn. Because that's a card, so then it will be 6 mana again. Right? Right. So play Fan of Knives. I still can't play it next turn. So... Could play... The thing is, Fan of Knives is just not that good to play here. I think a Yeti is better. Let's keep up the tempo here. Oh, and that also gives us a spare part when it dies. Alright. So you know what? Maybe this can work out. I just kind of want to get the Mountain Giant out before, like, late game, you know? Hopefully Fan of Knives will be the correct play soon. So I can just kind of cycle. Alright. What to do with magic detected. Let's see. Fan of Knives makes a certain amount of sense here, but so does just staggering up. I think staggering up is actually better. We can... Well, then that one doesn't die. Maybe just Fan of Knives here. Yeah, okay. That. Kill that. Kill that. That'll be 6 mana next turn. But then if you just play 1 card next turn, like the Warlord, then it will also be 6 mana for turn 6. Or if the Yeti dies, then it'll be 5. Right, actually if the Yeti dies this turn, we can play the Mountain Giant next turn. It's better though if it doesn't die. oh, but I can trade that into that and then play the Mountain Giant. Oh yeah, that works. Do that. And that one actually synergizes well with the Mana Addict too. Just gotta hope he doesn't have a Hex. That was pretty lucky. He didn't kill either of my minions. Just can't rely on the mad bombers. Alright. Well, that's not a Hex. I'm fine with that. Lightning Storm. Alright. Then what do we do? Now the Warlord is a little lackluster. Yeah, it's like a 5/5. Oh, but I could play the Walking Infiltrator and then play the Warlord. That's not lackluster at all. That's actually pretty solid. Yeah, and we have 2 Eviscerates and an Argent Commander. Like so much burst here. And we have a very strong board. Looking good. And then what? If you don't have a Hex now, I mean, what can he do? He has 3 mana, we have this crazy board. That looks pretty desperate. Alright, so... Wow, more burst. I think we should probably just kill that one. I don't really care about this guy anyway. Let's do that and maybe just do this, yeah. Oh, I should have played the Whirling Blade. Oh no. Okay, I think we'll be fine, but I should have. And then next turn we have Wolf Rider and double Eviscerate. Yeah, looking good. Even if you got a big taunt up, we have Iron Beak, but like the minions we have on the board. Alright. Well, let's see if he manages to kill the giant at least. He did. Okay, so I actually don't have visible lethal, but yeah, just need to play that one. And there we go. Alright. Well, let's see what we get next. Finish the daily, always good. I went on another little card buying spree. Whenever I want to craft a card, I just like use all my gold to buy packs to see if I get the card that I want to craft. I think that makes sense. It does stop me though from making those pack opening videos though, because I just open a few packs here and there. I don't feel like opening 8 packs is really worth making a video about. Alright, let's see here.
Valira versus Jaina.
Mage.
You asked.
So that first game made me feel pretty good about the deck, but I think that was pretty lucky. Like, we just got everything. Like, sure, we got the mana addict early, and I think it's kind of like a weak card, but we got really lucky with it and got good value out of it. Wow, that's quite a hand we have there. Huh. I think we should probably kill the mana worm. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that. Dagger up. Kill it. I hope he doesn't have a good follow-up. Or that it's like a loot hoarder or something. Let's see. Alright, fair enough. Well, we're gonna play our Amani here. Yep. Hold on to the dagger for now. And the next turn, we can do Young Priestess plus Eviscerate on something.
We must cleanse the
Oh. Okay, well at the very least we can finish that off with our dagger, so it's actually fine. Or we could play Fan of Knives. And also kill that one. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. He has some pretty strong tempo plays, but we have been able to keep up somewhat. She does have the tempo advantage though, since it is her turn here. We don't have a great way of dealing with that, unfortunately. Oh. And Young Priestess is pretty lackluster here. Okay, well, I think Young Priestess Eviscerate is probably gonna be what happens here, but not feeling too great about it. But I don't wanna just let it stay there and... you know what I could have done? I could have maybe dagger up, just hit it once, and then pass. Maybe that would have been okay. I was hoping she was gonna play a minion here. I don't want to play the... Well, the Wolf Rider, it just dies to 5. Okay, this is a sad turn. But now I'm also thinking, maybe Mountain Giant soon. Let's do this. And hold on to the Wolf Rider for now. We can do, like, if you play something like a Yeti or something, we can... that's just... Okay, I guess Wolf Rider and Eviscerate, I gotta play it right. It's just too bad I don't have 7 mana. This is... Alright. Do that. Goodbye, Mountain Giant Dream. Yeah, you got a 2 for 1. Not so great for us. Alright, so we have 7 mana. If we hit that, Bomb Blubber, dagger up again.
Here we go.
And then we're getting 1 for free. Okay. Losing a lot of life here though. I'm still at 17. We're okay. I just need to get that mountain giant out sometime. Maybe try and get it out on turn 9. Alright, let's see. Could use another eviscerate here. Oh, that's interesting. If I play that, then that one will survive. Granted, it'll be at 1 life, so it'll still die to Fire Blast. But at least then she has to do that Fire Blast. Other than that, I could just run that into that and Frost Elemental that. Because that one is gonna die to Fire Blast anyway, so maybe. Now let's do this. And right, end turn. Because I'm gonna try and see if I can play the Mountain Giant next turn. Flame Strike, Fire Blast, okay. That's fine. Then we play the Mountain Giant. Oh man, did I ever tell you that water elementals are really annoying? The weapon classes. Gruel? Well, that's not part of the plan. That's definitely not part of the plan. Oh, I get 11 life. Force Tank Max, that's good, but I can't really play it. Just gotta freeze that. I think we're near the end here because. But oh, I guess it. Well, do you have like another Flame Strike? Then it's definitely over. Polymorph. Well, she doesn't quite have lethal yet. But is there anything that can save us? Oh, we could kill those 2 minions and get a taunt up. Maybe play Fan of Knives first. See what we... it's nice buffs, this one. Wait, if we had like an Eviscerate, we could kill that. But we do not. And then run this one into that. Run that into that. Go for the face. And then we could potentially survive, but we're dead to a Frostbolt, a Fireball, a Silence. We're gonna go for it. I really want to win this game. If we can win it, I would be so happy. Alright. I don't think there's anything we can do. We could kill that, but then we cannot, get rid of it all. Let's just go down with the ship. There we go. Alright. Very nice. Well, actually not. Well, never mind. Never mind. Let's play one more game. Let's see if we can go 2-1 here. Hopefully it won't be too long, since the video's already been going for a while, but let's see what we get here. I want to try and get 2 wins in. Okay. So, we have a Mage. Again. And our hand is not really what I want to see. Well, we have that good old Fan of Knives Mana Addict play. That seems very much like the first game, right? So let's just hang on to those, see what happens. We also have the coin, of course, which is useful when you have a Mana Addict. Not my favorite hand in the world, though. Alright, what do you have? Hopefully nothing. Good. Oh, could coin out something. Kind of play a Croc and then hope it can kind of protect the Mana Addict in a way. If you play that as a follow-up. So we lose the coin, but we still have that Fan of Knives if we decide to play the Fan of Mana Addict next turn. Could also dagger up, potentially.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Like if she played a 2/3 herself, I would probably have daggered up. Alright, so we can kill that. Play the Mana Addict. Oh, Backstab. That's...
I can taste the mana.
I think we just backstab here. Yeah, we want to keep this one alive. Too bad it doesn't have charge. Alright. Let's see what you have. A secret. Huh. Well, that could be anything. But I think we just... I don't really mind losing my Mana Addict if that's Ice Barrier. Okay.
Here we go.
Let's just hit with all we have. And then we have some options next turn. Well, basically we have two. Fan of Knives or Mechanic. We'll see what she plays. Fire Blast Pass? I'm happy with that. You can't even play Flame Strike for a while, so... Okay, let's get that one out. And let's attack with the dagger. Because looking at my hand, it looks like we might have to dagger up next turn. Dagger up, Fan of Knife. Sprint is interesting when you have a Mountain Giant in hand. So like worst case, I could play the turn after I play Sprint or something like that. Right, so what do we do here? You have Fan of Knives. We could Fan of Knives and then run that and the Mana Addict into it. Due to that, that would be 7 mana next turn, so I still can't play it. Do
What a rush.
that. Is there any value? The problem is she can just Fire Blast, but if she Fire Blasts it, then that's 2 mana gone. And we don't really have a good alternative. And hey, maybe it'll buff this one up to a 2/5. Yeah. No. I was just hoping to get out of Flame Strike range. She can't Flame Strike yet, but it's coming soon, so it would have been nice to get up to 5. Okay, well, we can play the Ogre here. Let's do that. We have some pretty good cards coming up, actually. Then we can play Stormwind on turn 7, Mountain Giant turn 8. Yeah, pretty nice. And then when we run out of cards, we can just sprint.
To Northrend.
Huh. If that's not suspicious, I don't know what is. I was like, oh hey, I'm stalling so I can Flame Strike your board. But what if we play the Mountain... Stormwind, yeah, as I talked about. And then that'll buff... Yeah, that up to 5. And this... Okay, yeah, this is good. So now if she Flame Strikes, I can still get 9 damage in next turn. Or even more with the Viscerate, actually. So... pretty good. Not gonna do that though. We're gonna play the Mountain Giant. There we go. And we actually have 2 more Eviscerates in the deck, so...
Truth is my shield.
Yeah, pretty simple. We just backstab and that into that. We don't even need backstab, but... I don't want to take the 4 damage to the face. Okay, 2-1. Happy we played this extra game. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.